This is the Changi T3 terminal in Singapore. Getting out of the flight, there is this open, huge waiting area, and there's also a small park where children can play. So it's in the corner of T3 at the end, and the next flight is also mentioned to be from T3. So this is a robot barista here making coffee. As you can see, it's a huge terminal and it takes ages to walk from one side to the other. And yeah, the map itself showed how like it takes 10 minutes even to just get through a section of this terminal. It's a recently built one as well, in the sense it's compared to the age of the airport, which was built in 1981. The T3 was opened in 2008, so it's relatively new. One thing I noted was the security check is right close to the gate, and each gate has its own security check, which is typically not the case in India or other places I've seen. So, this was new for me at the Singapore airport. Because other places has this huge common checking area, and when you clear that, then you just sit at the gate. Whereas here, the checking happens right next to the gate. This part is the starting point of the central area, the central hub of T3. So there are these huge advertisement boards and a lot of shops, help desks. And here on the left, you can see a huge board showing that they have won the Skytrax award for the best airport of the year, which they have been consistently winning. The help desk here doesn't have a person sitting there. It's a computer screen through which you talk to someone. 12th time winner of the Skytrax award. So I'm at a local shop here, and there seems to be a huge stack of tiger balm. Lots of traditional art as well, from a blend of cultures. Singapore is a multicultural city with Chinese, Malay, and Indian influences. Found this coffee shop which is so well decorated. This looks so beautiful from the inside. There are these tiny little tea sets as well. Moving further, this place is full of shops. There's the duty free as well. So the more further I walk down, there are more shops crowded together. So this place has the only manned help desk in the whole terminal. So there are actual people there instead of screens. And on the floor above, there is the food court, the food street of the Terminal 3. And there's also the free movie. So there's a movie theater. There's movies always running there. So you can just sit and watch until your flight comes. So this is a food street. There's a huge variety, and you can order through these screens. There's Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, Indian. So majorly from all parts of South and East Asia are present. For all those who don't want to try any of these Asian cuisine, there's also Burger King. This is the view from the top. On the other side of the food street, there is also a seating area, and then there's a koi pond below with trees. This is the first butterfly garden inside an airport. and typically the butterflies are active in the morning till like evening 5 p.m. But since I came late, it's dark, so I guess I won't be able to see the butterflies. Apparently there are 47 species in this butterfly garden, and it's open to the external climate of Singapore, so it's not air conditioned. You can feel the humidity and heat from outside within this area as well. It is netted so that nothing goes out, but you can feel the air from outside. There's a mini waterfall inside the garden as well, so it's one floor up, and then you could climb down the stairs and then exit through the bottom. So it's a huge area for a butterfly. There's also this emergence cage where the pupae are kept, through which the chrysalis from which the butterfly will emerge and then fly out into the garden. So you can see some of them are just emerging. Now to watch the jewel, I am taking the Skytrain from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2. So to see the jewel from the outside, you need to get into Singapore, immigrate into Singapore. So for transit passengers with like a shorter duration of stay, or you don't have a Singapore visa, then this is the way you can see the jewel, that is while traveling through this train. So it goes through the jewel, it goes in front of the jewel. So the jewel is basically a huge mall, but at the center, its main attraction is the world's tallest indoor waterfall, which is about 40 meters tall. So people go to see that, and they have created an indoor forest kind of environment with actual plants. So it's beautiful to see from the inside, but also you can see it while going through this train. So this is the shopping center. And because it's night, there's a light show going on. There's the indoor waterfall. It's a huge tourist attraction. If you're from a Western country, you typically don't need a visa to enter Singapore, so you can just walk in and check out the waterfall. Whereas if you're coming from India, though, you would need a Singapore visa to go out and see the jewel and go and shopping or see the waterfall. So this parallel bridge, you can walk from the jewel or to the jewel from Terminal 2 itself. So it's a connected walking bridge. There's a parallel track for the train to go in the opposite direction as well. So I took the train back to T3 from T2 because the next flight boarding is from T3. Singapore airport is notorious for last minute gate changes. So I had to take the next flight from T1. This is Terminal 1 of the Changi airport. So as you can see, it's not as big or grand as T3, so it's one of the older terminals. So Terminal 1 has a Cactus Garden on the rooftop. So this is the open Cactus Garden. You can see a lot of variety of cactus and other plants have been put outside, and it's in the humid, hot conditions of Singapore. So there's a small cafe as well in this corner. There are about 100 species of cactus in this garden, cacti in this garden. But unfortunately, I have come at night, so it's not easy to spot and distinguish everything here. But anyway, nice place to sit and relax on top. So cross security check now. So waiting for boarding. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.